Some ads for fun. I don't really like these ads like in the middle of my comic. I'm like, hey, you know, Dinobots, yeah, oh, Terminator, Dollhouse, women, what does this have to do with anything? I don't know. Okay. Hey guys, I know it's been quite a while, but I am back for a legit comic review. But before I do that, just a couple things I kind of want to, talk about. First of all, lately I've been getting some messages asking kind of when, where, if I'm going to do another joint review with Kayla, or as many of you know her, Gotham Girl 2009. And some good news for all you wanting this. Kayla is officially back from college. She's been in DC. That's kind of what keeps us from making videos, because I'm in Indiana and she's not. But she is back from college, and today we went on a little adventure to the comic book store where I picked up a couple things. Nothing Transformers related. I did get Umbrella Academy and Bureau for Paranormal Research and Defense, both of which I'm excited to read. Actually read BPRD already, and it was good. But on our way home, actually, we recorded a review for Star Trek while she was driving and I was holding the camera, so it was kind of an interesting thing. But hopefully she will post that up soon, and we should actually have like a for real review between us, similar to our Old Man Logan review up sometime soon. We'll do one at some point. I'm sure we're gonna probably do a couple as the summer begins and goes on. And also, I noticed a lot of people, quite a few people anyway, posted on my last video that they were excited that it was Jazz Month because that's the month of their birthday, is May. So happy birthday to all the May birthdays out there. You get Jazz Month, yay. And also, on one more thing, I'm not very good at like making up like special videos, like other than just me talking about comics and Transformers and just basically looking stupid. So I haven't really been doing anything for my subscribers, which kind of bums me out. Like I didn't do anything for 150, 200, and I've actually hit 250. I think I'm up to like 261 or so now. And I just want to let you guys know that I really, really, really appreciate you subscribing, and I've noticed a lot of my subscribers lately have actually like legitimately been commenting and leaving me like nice notes, and it's really great. And I'm sorry that I haven't really been doing a lot. Depending on when I hit the next, I guess, like milestone, maybe my next big video that I hinted at in the last video, maybe I can say that's for my subscribers, but really all of my videos are for you. So let's just say this Maximum Dinobots review is for my 260 or so subscribers. This is your special thing. But yes, thank you very, very much. I really appreciate it. But to business, I guess all we can do now is review Maximum Dinobots number 3. This is a Marcello Mattier, or I think that's how you say his name, cover. I just noticed this. I think this is like everyone knows this, but I don't care. All of this guy's covers for this series all have like a picture at the bottom and then fire flame crazy up here. Like that's the theme for every single issue now that I have all 5. I didn't even realize, so good work. I think that's cool. So I like that. And it's just Grimlock with a Sunstreaker head. Spoiler alert, it's not the real Sunstreaker, it's, you know, one of the headmasters, and Shockwave looking all menacing and terrifying in the background, because he's a scary dude. So this issue starts out, and it is in Salt Lake City, and we see Agent Red talking to Shockwave, who he just, in the last issue, like, woke up or reactivated or something, and he asks Shockwave if he understands what he's been asked to do. And Shockwave's like, yeah, I think so. Basically what's happened is they've implanted something in Shockwave that will explode after 24 hours, and it is Shockwave's job to go find Ravage and Laserbeak and the Dinobots and bring them back. If he wants to be alive, because if he doesn't bring them back in 24 hours, he's gonna explode. Which is not necessarily good for Shockwave, but it doesn't really seem to be bothering him that much. And really, as he leaves, he's like, you guys really don't get it. Do you know how much damage I could do in 24 hours? Yeah. And they're kind of just like, ooh, maybe this was a bad idea. And as Shockwave leaves, Skywatch gets a call saying that one of their other bases is under attack, and we see that it is the Sunstreaker clones are attacking the base. And Scorponok's watching, and he's all like, yay, I love what I do. And Scorponok's kind of like, you know, have them all target Grimlock. I kind of want to see how the other Dinobots, what they do, and how if they're really willing to help Grimlock, because tensions kind of are a little high. So then we go to Grimlock, and he's like, okay, well, we have to get out. We have to do this and this. We have to lay low for a while. And he's saying all this, and he's like, alright, we gotta go. And he looks back at the Dinobots, and they're just, like, standing there. And he's like, guys, we gotta do this, like, right now. And Swoop kind of comes out of the group, and he's like, no. Basically, Swoop doesn't trust Grimlock anymore after the incident that they found out about that took place in Spotlight Shockwave. And Swoop's basically just, like, really peeved at Grimlock. He's like, you broke the only, like, trust system we had, and Swoop says that he personally doesn't even really have a good trust system, so Grimlock was, like, the one person that he trusted, and he ruined it, and he kind of broke apart what it means to be a Dinobot, which is, like, a team, I guess. And he says, well, even if we get off of Earth, then what are we gonna do? Like, we don't have any options. And Swoop just leaves. He's like, forget you guys, I'm leaving. And of course, once Swoop leaves, the rest of the Dinobots are kinda not on board with Grimlock either, like, at all. So they leave, and so then Grimlock's like, oh, but we're a team, and he's just like, and then he just pulls himself together, I guess, and he's like, fine, it's, you know, it's gonna be what it truly is, it's all about me, it's all about Grim, and as he's saying his name, he begins to be shot at by a bunch of Sunstreaker clones who then go and attack him, and he's like, fine, I'm just gonna beat them all myself. And he starts tearing them apart while Sludge, Slag, and Snarl watch. So then we go back to Dallas with Scorponok and Hot Rod, and Hot Rod kind of just restates what Scorponok's plan is of gaining the trust of, like, the military and the shareholders and getting all this power. And he's like, that sounds really boring. And Scorponok just kind of says, you know, through this I will have control of the entire world. And he tells Hot Rod that every time he opens his mouth, he should sound like he's really interested, because he says, for when you cease to be impressed, you cease to be. So I guess once Hot Rod stops thinking it's cool, Scorponok's gonna kill him. That's kind of weird, but yeah. Scorponok's just a dude like that. So then we go back to Fallon, and of course we see Grimlock fighting off Sunstreaker clones, and he's not doing too awesome. But of course we then see Sludge breaking through all the clones, and he's like, do you seriously think that we would just let you fight on your own? And then Snarl and Slag also kind of enter into the melee, and as they're fighting, Swoop comes back from wherever he went, and they're once again their team of Dinobots. Yay. But once Swoop gets back and they're all like happy and together, a ton more Sunstreaker clones come, and it's not looking awesome.